calls me. It's connected board, so I got position, which is good. I'm hoping he checks it. So we'll just wait a few seconds here. Check it back. And there's the pair. Be really surprised if he's got a pair. So, I mean, the ace is a good check down card, so we'll check it down. We'll just check this off. No need to be smart. I'm hoping that's good enough. Yeah, it is. We're on a break. Look at what he called me off with ace jack. And trust me, if he'd bet on that pair, I was calling. Okay, we're on a break. Let's have a wee look where everybody is in the lobby. So, chip leader, Kezolino on 4.1k, nice one. Comap 3.9, Bear in the top 3, my god, miracles do happen, 3.7k. In fourth, just outside the money at the moment, is A88 APT. Magis in fifth from Iceland, nice one mate. Good old Chris in sixth, he's been running pretty well recently. Never Fold to You in seventh, Nuts on the River eighth. These two having a wee bit of a battle, good to watch. Backy in ninth, and good old Jola in 10th place. That is a top 10. Fatty Treats hovering there like a praying mantis in 11th spot. How many people we got? We got 21 people left. Top prize $322 for a $5 entry. I class that as pretty good going considering the field is quite small. I think we only had about 29 entries, 29, 30, yeah, 29 entries, guys, so that's pretty small in my opinion. So for that prize fund, for that small field, I think that's pretty decent. Well, bringing it back, couple of hands in here. We've got Nuts on the River raising here. Maggie calling from the big blind. King 10 4, 2 diamonds, tasty. Ooh, third diamond, so there can't be a king out there. Alright, who's got a diamond in their paw? There's a bet by Maggie, 450, Nuts on the River. Yep, backs right off on that one. I'm just bringing it back there. Kezolino blind v blind here. He's got the big stack. Kezolino got a pair of eights. Rowley's short stacked here. Shoves with ace two, which is understandable. And the eights hold up here. He actually hits a straight on the river. So Kezolino running good here. Ace two out under the gun. You can bite me. It's a pile of cack. I've already folded ace six a few hands before this, and it was suited from early position. Again, no need to get involved. Never fold to You with a strong looking raise from very early position. Back in the big blind. And Bear's got a Stella from his fridge and it's not cold enough yet. Ugh, lukewarm Stella, man. It's not good. Gotta be careful, it might come out in a rash. Definitely will need another one though to make up for this one. Well, big blind here with khaki king 8. No thank you. We're down to 2 tables by the way. Tubes on the button. Any hand here? Do shove. Yep, he does. Bear's out of here. Well, it's a big call for Nuts in the River. Over half his stack from what I can see. He calls ace 10 king queen. Wow. King 9, which is what Bear had. Oh, sorry, king 8. I had king 8, well I hit 2 pair, and I have the flushes back up, but ace on the river. Whoa. Ace on the river. Well, the ace 10 held up in the end, but Nuts on the River there was sweating. Let's just ask him, did you fill your pants? Did you fill? Nuts on the River there going, wow. Definitely a pant exercise that was. Brave call with ace 10, I have to say. Very brave. Yep, he said he's filled them. Down to the last 2 tables. 9-6. Kezolino's still here, but he's been sitting out for donkeys. Maggie with the raise out in the country on the other table. Ooh, Maggie's been repopped by Morrison all in. Raise here, so no thanks. Let's get back to this table. Ace Jack, Ace King. Ooh, wow. And the Jack is stuffed. And the ace king rightly holds up here. Nice hand there for Maggi. You can't grizzle about that flop. King 3 should raise it. I'm not going to. Got a couple of raises here off camera a few times as well, people that you've not seen in this position, and I got a funny feeling these guys are itching to pop me back. Ace Queen, much better hand. Well, there's the raise from Fatty. We'll call him. Problem is, anybody aggressive behind me could repop. Wow, that's not a good flop. C-bet there, and it's a decent C-bet. Two overcards, but no diamonds. I don't need to play it. I've missed the flop totally. I can run away, which is what I'm doing. Jacks, well, yeah. Beat me. King 10, I would like to raise this. Big blind sitting out, as you can see here. That's not what I wanted. He's never done that before. So with King 10, I could easily call, but I don't have position. Very risky, and he's not done that. Never fold to you. Wouldn't have done that unless he had a big hand. And my King 10, it's not worth playing there. Betting out here, Fatty, 240. Gets called by never fold to you. Well, two pair on the river does the job there, and Fatty picks up a nice hand. 6-3 under the gun, no thanks, and we'll come back. Oh, we got action here. Bet call, and then it's bet raise on the river here. Well, Fatty's going low. Well, if he's got a jack, definitely is a big low. 8-7. He's called off 10 jack, flopped a full house. Backy with an absolute monster. Absolute monster. What did Fatty have? Fatty had 10-4. So he had two pair. Whoa. Bear with a 5-9 suited gets to see the flop for free. 4, 5, 6, 9. Check column. I could bet out, but always a bit worried about a limper under the gun. So we'll call that. I'm hoping that'll slow him down. If it doesn't, I'm worried. Calling that again. I didn't want that spade. I have two pair, but I don't think it's any good here. He's checked it off. Queens. Son of a gun. Limped with queens. He does actually deserve to lose limping with that. So he limped. Sorry, we're from early position. Just bring that back to you. We got a raise here by Fatty with queens. He bets out on the flop. I call. He bets out and again, and it's the insurance of the queen of spades. He's really lucky there, because I mean that flop's nasty for queens. A lot of things could hit it. I hit two pair, but it's an unfortunate two pair because it gives him the flush. We'll fold that. As I say, I'm not a big fan of limping with hands like queens under the gun. Just asking for trouble. And think about it, if Baki had completed, he'd have had queens going against two hands, which is not what you want. Ace 5. And this hand can't take any heat here. There's a raise under the gun, so we're out of here. Let's just see how many people are left. Bear under a bit of pressure now with the blinds at 160 and 80. Taking a bit of a hit. That limpy hand there, which is understandable, I think. Fold that. Folding the ace-queen hand. Yeah, that was right. So 9's the ace-king here. 9's looking good over here. Ooh, that is so criminal. A 10 on the river. Ouch. And who got lucky there? That was Comap. And poor old Numo there. Unlucky, mate. Ace 8 versus a pair of 8s. Ooh. ZZ. He must have come along and then shoved his hand. Queen 5. This is sitting out. 1, 2 behind me here. So we'll go 360 here and try and steal this. And if I get action again, then I'm going to be a bit pissed off. Oh, get lost, man. I can't believe this. 2 times I've tried to steal recently here, and I'm getting all this action. Bloody typical. Well, we get a call here. Well, if it's top pair, so we'll commit ourselves to the hand with 2 people in it. Any draws are going to have to pay hard. Well, that looks like Bear's stuffed here. Ace Queen, that's just so typical. That's just so typically bad luck. What a bitch. That is just bitching. Well, I'll tell you one thing, never fold to you. Can't complain about your luck there, man. Gets a pair of queens and limps and holds on, and then ace queen against Bear's raids with queen 5. I mean, I could have easily folded that, but it's folded to me. I'm first in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people on the table, of which Decius is sitting out. There's another person sitting out, I think. Definitely one sitting out on that one. So I only had a couple people to go past. And both of them called me off. Bugger. Oh well, never mind. Just the way it goes. Moving on to the other table here. Maggie here betting out on that flop 7, 10, 4. Gets called. 8, 9? Surely not. Well, Maggie goes for it. Comap folding there. Maggie's been on a decent run, but so's Comap. Never fold to you's been miracling a wee bit, I know, as you've seen. Some good hands there. Queen, Queen, 10, 6. Joel is in here.